Okay, so I've been getting a lot of questions about wrist injuries, fist conditioning, or conditioning for boxing so that you don't hurt your hands, hurt your wrists, shoulders, etc. And there's one exercise that I know that works very effectively for conditioning. Generally, when you want to condition your body for combat sports, you don't want to do anything that damages you. So a lot of people have this idea of, oh, I'm going to punch a brick or I'm going to punch a wall, but often in the end you're really just toughening up the outside exterior of your body. You're not really toughening up or aligning your joints and your ligaments and your tendons, and that can cause long-term damage down the road. It's kind of a short-term fix. Maybe it's even just a psychological fix. But for the martial arts that I was practicing before boxing, the general theory was that you've got to condition your bones, your tendons, and your ligaments, and you also have to condition yourself in a way that has a long-term benefit and doesn't have any consequences in the end. So a lot of the problem going on with punching a heavy bag is that your body can generate more force than your wrist or your elbow or your shoulder can tolerate, because you haven't conditioned those parts of your body to take that sort of impact. Now eventually, if you keep training, your body will become accustomed to it. So the conditioning will happen in the long run. But this is an exercise that's good for the beginner or even the experienced combat athlete who could use a little bit extra conditioning. It wouldn't be necessarily something that would come to the top of your mind, but it's very effective for strengthening your joints for punching. All right, so we're going to get into it right now. I'll break it down for you how to do this. Okay, so the first thing that you're going to need is a towel, just basically like a rag, small rag, and you're going to fold it up, okay, into pretty much the smallest square you can get so that you've got some good padding, okay, and then you're going to lay it down by your feet. Okay, from here you're just going to stand. Right? Stand in a stance. Your arm, you're going to swing it forward. But you don't want to do this. You want it to fall. And see how I turn my hand, palm up? Just whip it. You're trying to bring circulation to your hand so that when you put your fist down after, your hand is kind of full of blood, pretty much. You want your hand to be a little bit pumped up. So for about a minute, you're just going to swing your hand forward. Try to get circulation to your hand. Okay, so that will go on for a minute. Once you feel your hand a little bit pumped up, you're going to make a good fist. Close the fingers. Put the thumb over top. Close your fingers tight first. Close them, put the thumb over top. Straighten your wrist out. Straight. Okay, you're going to put your fist flat, means your middle knuckle flat right through the center. Remove your foot, and you're going to hold here as straight as you can. And what you're first looking for is to build it towards 1 minute. Then once you get it towards a minute, every couple days, every few days, you're going to add 10 seconds until you get up to about 3 minutes. The goal, when I was training in martial arts before, was to get to 5 minutes. Which, once you get to the 3-minute mark, to get from 3 to 5 is really hard. It's a lot of work, at least I found. So you hold it there, you time yourself for a minute, keep your fist closed, clenched tight. Okay, when you're done, you're going to open your hand on the towel slowly. It's going to hurt, it's going to be clenched. And then you're just going to massage your own hand, massage out all the blood. Get some circulation flowing into your hand. Okay, so once you've done that, then you're going to just repeat for the other side. Start with a minute, build up, or get to a minute first. Build up to 3 minutes. If you can get to 5 over the long run, then aim for that. The goal is just to build up the bones and tendons and ligaments in in your wrist, elbow, and shoulder, and to teach you to clench a tight fist and hold it under pressure. If you want, you can also elevate your feet onto a chair so your body's going across and your fist is straight down. That's going to put more pressure on the joints, but it's not so much pressure that it's damaging. It's a slow and gradual buildup. And that's the start. For beginners, intermediates, or someone who just needs a little more conditioning, this is a great way to start to build up conditioning in your arm without really doing any damage to yourself. Okay, so hopefully that helps you guys strengthen your wrist, prevent injuries. Peace.